Stop wasting money on ads that don't convert. Here's how to create campaigns that win in 2025. You can see the results right here. Last 30 days, around 10% ACoS, spent around $400, got around $4,000 back in sales. And that's just on ads, not considering the organic sales. But the first thing you want to do is keep it simple, right? Simple, simple, simple. There's all these crazy strategies and I want you to win. And in order to win, you want to keep it simple. So you're just going to create a sponsored products campaign, right? And what we're going to do is click continue. And we're going to make 4 sponsored products auto campaigns, right? We want to find the keywords. What are the keywords people are typing in to purchase your product? We don't want to guess. We want to get the actual data, right? Just like an engineer gets the actual data. And we're going to do automatic. And you're going to click set bids by targeting group. You only want to do this for one product, okay? Now we're just going to do close match. So this is campaign 1 is just doing close match. Campaign number 2, you're going to do the same exact thing, set it up, but you're going to do loose match. Campaign 3, you're going to set it up and you're just going to do substitutes. Campaign number 4, you're going to set it up and you're just going to do compliments. So again, campaign number 1 is just called close match. Now, the bid for some reason is super duper high. We're going to lower that bid. You want to lower it as low as possible. If it's not spending, we can increase it later. So again, we're going to do 43 cents. And we're going to go down. It says the lowest is 43 cents. I don't want you overspending on these campaigns, right? We want to try to underspend on these campaigns so we can get the best amount of data in the shortest amount of time and not overspend. Like a lot of gurus say, it's just, you're not going to, I don't want you to overspend your money. I don't want to waste your money. Okay. Now we're going to do that. There we go. Lowest bid. We're going to go here. We're going to do dynamic bids down only. Now we're going to call it close match and then just put the ASIN and there you go. ASIN, and then put that there. Let's actually get the ASIN. So I'm going to do this like for real. And boom, now you know it's the close match. Just do a daily budget of $5 a day. If it's not spending after 2 days, you can come back and increase the bid maybe to like 50 cents, right? And if it's still not spending, increase it to 60. Just do like 10 cents every 2 days if it's not spending. But I really want you to go low. And look at that. It was at 43 cents and now it jumped to 60. Oh no, I don't know. It started to increase, but we're going to keep it at what it said originally. And then next, you're going to do the same exact thing and then create the campaign for the loose match and the substitute compliments. So you're going to have 4 campaigns running. You're going to make sure they're all spending money. After 15 days or up to 30 days, they're going to run. And you're going to double down the budget on the good ones. So if close match does the best, you want to you want to turn off the ones that aren't doing good and then put all of the budget into close match, right? Or if there's 2 that are doing really good, take the budget from the other 2 and put them into the 2 that are doing good. If they're all doing good, let them all do good. If one campaign isn't running, you want to make sure it is running so that way you can see if it's doing good or not. Okay, so that's the first thing. Create those 4 campaigns. After that, you're going to want to pull a search term report so we can figure out what are people typing in to purchase your product. So get that sponsored ads reports, create that report. You're going to do the last 30 days. You're going to run that report. After you run it, there's going to be a download button right here. You can download it. Once you download it, it's going to look something like this. You want to filter it. So go to highlight column number 1 and then turn on your filtering. I'm going to hide A and B. You're going to filter it by your portfolio. If you don't have a portfolio, then we can filter it by the campaign. But I'm going to assume you're new. So we're just going to highlight this. And then just do the customer search term. So we want to have J, K, L, N. I'm just right clicking and hiding some of the columns. I'm not deleting them. I'm just hiding them. And then we're going to get the ACoS and we're going to hide everything else. So now it's a little bit more organized for you to see. So we've got J, K, L, N, O, P, Q, right? So what we're going to see is we're going to filter it by the lowest ACoS to the highest. And these are actual keywords that people are typing in. So somebody typed in heavy duty grocery bags. We spent $2.93 and got almost $1,000 in sales. I mean, this is pretty hard to beat. So what you want to do, okay, this is like a really good example. I should be doing this right now. See, look at this. Is you're going to get this keyword. I'm just going to highlight, let's just highlight the first one because this keyword's so darn good. Okay, so what you're going to do is go back. You're going to create a new campaign the same exact way. We're going to create the campaign. We're going to target that one product. Okay, but this time we're going to do manual targeting. We're going to do keyword targeting, and you're only going to have exact, enter list exact, and you're going to put that in here. Before we add it, see how it says keywords related to your product? We don't want that. Amazon's like trying to trick us. So we want to take that off, and then we're just going to add this. And look, see, it says our bid. We're going to go back to this, and it literally says our cost per click on this was 98 cents. So I'm going to increase this to 98 cents because that's what we were spending. And then here's the thing. Oh, 98. Let me change it back. 98. Here's the thing. This is the exact keyword that people are typing in and purchasing our product. Why the heck would we do broad match or phrase match? We want to do exact match. This is an exact match because we know this is exactly what they're typing in. If you do broad match or phrase match, it's most likely not going to do as good because we know this is a winner. This is most likely a winner just by looking at the data, okay? We're going to scroll down. Yes, we're putting it in its own campaign. We're going to do down only. I still don't want you overspending. And then we're going to do, instead, we're going to do one keyword, one key. I'm just going to do one key, and I'm going to do win. And I got it from the search term report, and I'm putting the ACE in. Okay, let me explain why you need to name your campaigns, and you should have like a system for it. This is just an example. But I'm putting one key. That means it's a one keyword. And let's put exact. One keyword exact campaign. You can make it larger if you want or change it. One keyword exact. I'm calling this a winning campaign because this is a winning keyword. Okay, this is literally a winning keyword. If you spent $2 and made 800 or 1,000, it's a winning keyword. STR means I got it from this report. This is a search term report. That's where I got the keyword. So I remember, oh, I got all these winning keywords from the search term report. Okay. And then I put for the ASIN. If you can have a portfolio, that would be nice. Do the daily budget again, $5 a day. Then launch that campaign. You want to create a few. Now, if you have a ton of keywords like we do, what you want to do is you only want to focus on like a few. Focus on maybe making 5 separate campaigns or 3 separate campaigns, right? I don't want you to go crazy and just start making tons of campaigns and then you can't track them all. Just do one at a time. I'm literally just made one, right? But maybe I'll do a second one because I'll do 3. So we'll do this one campaign. This is a separate campaign, another campaign, and then we'll do one more, and then this campaign. These ones didn't do as good. So I mean, maybe just 2 for right now. So just focus on these 2. Make sure they're spending money. Make sure they're converting. And then now you have winning campaigns. You actually have winning campaigns. You did it. So now you just double down on the winning campaigns, and you'll notice the ACoS is it's amazing. Now you want to keep running those auto campaigns, and so that way every month you're pulling the search term report and you're implementing new keywords. You're testing out, you're trying to find new winning keyword campaigns. The ones that you already created that are winning, you don't have to worry about those now. Now you already have winning campaigns. You technically could shut off all your other campaigns and just rely on these, but I want you to keep winning. So that's why we're going to find at least 10 to 20 and create 10 to 20 of these winning campaigns. After you do that, you can usually just sit back and relax. Just make sure everything is running properly and your ads will do extremely well. And that's it for today's video. If your ads aren't doing good no matter what, even with this strategy, what you can do is go into the description. You can go to our website, click on free listing audit right here, plug in your details, and our team is going to actually look at your top competitors for you, show you how much they're making per month and why your ads aren't doing good. Pretty much looking at your listing, what can you do to improve your listing to make sure your ads are doing extremely good. And if you want more Amazon videos, tell me what to cover next in the comments. If you learned something new, drop a like. And if you're an Amazon seller, I highly recommend subscribing to our channel because we're giving away great content that's going to help you in your Amazon journey. And of course, if you need help with increasing sales, anything mentioned in this video, or just help selling on Amazon, contact EHP Consulting Group. The link is right in the description to contact us. Also, one of our most popular services is our Amazon account management. This is where we're going to be managing your ads. We're going to be optimizing your listings, improving your images, dealing with Amazon support, and most importantly, growing your sales. It's all about helping you work on your business, not in it every single day. And I'm Josh Hackett, CEO, and I'm signing out.